So.
Good morning.
I think we finally got Miss Michelle to turn her head. We're on the Denali Highway. We're just starting our caribou hunt, and there's some closed areas up here. We just went through one, and there's areas that are closed to hunting, and then there's areas that are closed to off-road vehicles because they're archaeological areas. And we have a specific camp spot that we're heading to, but we're hoping maybe we can get lucky and get a caribou on the way in. So the open season for Michelle is any caribou, and then we can both shoot a moose if it's over 50 inches or has a spike fork, or we can shoot a grizzly bear. We didn't bring black bear tags, so we're just kind of hoping for a caribou. And the weather was supposed to be a monsoon, but it looks like it's going to be okay. They changed it. It's supposed to just rain today and then be cloudy, so we maybe got lucky on that, so we'll see. Well, we've been hunting for about, 3 minutes. We basically drove to the first pull-off and started glassing, and we spotted caribou, but they're a long ways away. They're up on this other mountain over here, and we can't tell which way they're moving yet, but so that's a good sign. We're seeing caribou right away. Do you want to walk that far?
I should.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking after all the tacos I had yesterday. So they're up. I don't know if I might be able to stabilize this enough to. Now that area is open for us to take the quads up there, but we don't hunt on them. We just use them for retrieving the meat and then to play on.
How far away do you think it is?
There they are, right there. Actually, you can see them. I should set this on the tripod. So Michelle can see the caribou now because the bushes are disappearing and reappearing as they come over the hill. It looks like they're coming towards us. I have to figure out a way to charge this though, so. We brought a bag of solar powered tricks and stuff, so we're gonna try to get the batteries charged up on the video camera and make a plan and see if these caribou are something that we can go after. So there's the boundary for Michelle's caribou tag. The area that we wanted to camp in is west of that, but she can't hunt there for caribou. So what's the plan gonna be? We kind of wanted to moose hunt there, didn't we? Mm-hmm. So what we finally got a battery charged on this thing, didn't we?
I don't know, did we?
Was that a little bit of a shit show?
I thought you were going to start the truck on fire.
So we just used a connector that we had laying around and plugged it into a USB cigarette lighter adapter, and it got hot and tried to light the seat on fire. So anyway, so our plan was to set up our camp in our moose hunting area, try to get the caribou, and then hunt moose tomorrow. But we found caribou back off the road over here ways, but they're about 30 miles back the way we came. So we're gonna go hunt caribou and set up our camp there, and then if Michelle gets her caribou, then we're gonna pack up our camp and move over and try to hunt moose in the morning. So we're still going to try to get our caribou today and see what happens. So we found 3 herds of caribou, and it didn't seem like anybody was hunting them or they weren't being pushed around. So we're going to go set up a camp and try to get them. So Michelle and I found some caribou on this mountain over here, and it's getting too late in the day to go up after them. It's in an area that's closed to using ATVs. There's a campground nearby, so everybody else is here too, but most people won't climb up there. They'll use their ATVs, so I don't expect to have any competition. The bugs are terrible here. But we're gonna just camp in the campground for tonight and try to get something first thing in the morning. It's a pretty popular place to be right now. Everyone's trying to get their caribou. So the tent's gonna go here. And we were hoping to camp somewhere with some spruce trees and not in a regular campground, but there's quite a few people out right now and it's been kind of wet and rainy, and we just decided to just drop our stuff here and see how it goes. So anyway, I've got the GoPro on the four-wheeler, and so we're just sitting under the tarp here, getting ready to have some dinner. We got some spaghetti that Michelle made up, and I'm just reheating it. She made it at home. We decided with the weather, and today's Friday, so like the next weekend's the last weekend for the season, so the Anchorage crowd will be up here chasing these caribou around, and campsites are going to be at a premium, so we decided to nail down a camp spot and get some dinner in us and watch this ridge where we saw quite a few caribou this morning and this afternoon, and see if they moved down off it at all. And then the plan is to just go first thing in the morning and hike up there and see if we can get one. Most of the hunters up here aren't willing to put in the work to hike up there, though. They want to hunt where they can ride their four-wheelers, and that's an archaeological site, so the quads are off limits. So if we shoot one there, we're going to have to pack it out on our backs, and I guess we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so I've got one simple little project here, and that's not to burn the spaghetti. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of it. I asked Michelle if she liked it crunchy, and she said no, so I don't know. Looks like maybe a little bit of crunchy for me and a little bit of not crunchy for her. And there's the ridge we're going to attack tomorrow. Morning.
Morning.
So we're just eating up some breakfast burritos Michelle made up, and gonna have some coffee, and then we're gonna go hit a trail. We slept in a little bit today. Michelle finally had a day off, so anyway, we were gonna go up that hill, but we didn't see any caribou up there last night, so we're gonna see if there's any there today, and then we decided that we were gonna take the four-wheelers on a ride down trail and have some fun. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, after breakfast.
After some fun.
Yeah. Ready to go for a ride?
Yeah. Let's do it.
We got lucky it's not raining. So we're going to get off the main highway for a ways. So is everybody else, but this trail goes back like 40 miles. So we'll see. It'll be fun anyway. It's probably going to be pretty muddy because it's been raining. So that'll be fun. Do a little mud bogging. Are you up for that? We go across the creek?
Yeah, we'll see. You know me.
I just won't look back. I'll just keep going. That works.
You learned, huh? Poor Greg always has to do all the work.
So Michelle gets all freaked out crossing some of the bogs. I figured out if I don't look back, she has to follow me.
Sometimes it's better if I just stay out of his way anyway.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep. Yikes. Seems like I only ride once a year, so I always have to have a brief in-service on how to ride my machine.
So we're on the Denali Highway, which is what, 300 miles from Kenai, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So Michelle's hung up a little bit here. I went back to get some gas. I'm gonna let her figure it out here before I go help her.
I give up.
No, you can't. You gotta try a little more.
You believe I'm high-centered.
Get your weight up over the handlebars. Lean forward. I'll help you. Your front tires are completely off the ground. If you can just get one of them to grab, you'll be alright.
Huh?
If you get one to grab, you'll be okay. You just turned your lights on. Okay, I'll give you a little push. Just go ahead and stand off the side and give it a little throttle. Hop off it, onto the, step off to the, there you go.
I did it!
So
hunky.
It's a coincidence that Michelle's wearing a skunk hat and we're getting skunked. We haven't seen anything. So there's some caribou on that mountain over there, but they're way up high and we cannot take machines to retrieve the meat. So we've just been out kind of exploring today. We've got a couple spots to go yet. So, tell us about where we went. So Michelle was not really experienced rider. We got to the Buchanan River. So we didn't break the fun meter. We turned around. So we're gonna have some lunch.
Welcome.
comes Michelle with her bug net on. The wind quit blowing. Bugs are kind of fierce. So we came back from our ride. Our tent was blown over, and we had to go get gas. So we had to drive 50 miles. So we hunted along the way. There's some caribou up on that ridge, and we're just going to break down and hike it in the morning. We've got to leave by noon so Michelle can be back to work. So we're just going to kind of finish out the day, see if anything comes up this draw. They seem to be moving up this valley, up that ridge behind us, so maybe we'll get lucky and get one. So what do you think?
Be nice to get one.
I should grab my bug nut.
I'm gonna go get it.
No, it's all right. Thanks. Let's just try to get a caribou. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, I wasn't recording. Battery's going dead. Where's your skunk at?
I ditched it. Bad juju's.
That was bad juju. All right. We should be sitting by a fire right now eating steaks, but we're not. We're huddled by rocks, hoping a caribou comes out. At 8:15. We have like 10 more minutes of light, so. So, hey Porky. Okay, I'm gonna stop chasing him so he doesn't go in the road. I don't want him to get hit. Hi.
Hi. Well,
Toddy by the fire time. We're gonna grill a steak here in a minute.
I'm not having celebratory drinks, but hey.
Cheers.
This is nice.
Maybe tomorrow. Battery's going dead, so I don't know if we're gonna get it charged up and get it on camera or not. We'll see. Oops. Pay attention. Multitasking. Anyway. Well, no caribou.
Not this time.
Got to go back to work. You have to go back to work.
Greg and Michelle, nothing.
We went for a walk. Yeah. Poured down rain last night.